what happens here. Let's see. What the hell is this? All right. That's new. Let's see what we get here. Oh, that's sick. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Interesting. Hey, give me 1 second. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see how this works. Yo, Master Miyagi, what's good, my brother? What is up? How can I tell people are okay? That's from Twitch. Now I go to all. Cool. Okay, so we've got YouTube live now, which is kind of sick. We're gonna be broadcasting on both channels, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool, kind of cool, kind of cool. I just set up some stuff for it as well, which is kind of nice. Let's I don't have to be on this website while it's doing its thing, right? Yeah, we're chilling. Dashboard though I would love to have. Just as a what's up, what's up. Seems like my PC is just breaking, but we should be good. I believe. Everything is slightly slower. All right, we should be fine. Discord's up too. Everything looks good. If I want to open this, I can. Yeah, things seem like slightly slower. What if I want to go to Pokédoll? That's totally fine as well. Classic also works. Everything works. We're kind of cool. Miyagi, what do you say today, my friend? What is good? Let me let the tweeter know what the deal is. Even though I'm doing this while basically all of EMEA is asleep, we do have to jump in and watch some of these VODs, so may as well do that today. You feel me? Let me see what's up. Having the Dragon Ball Conan against you, boss man. Miyagi, I got you, bro. I'm just gonna be analyzing a bunch of Valorant. Where is the, what do I actually need here? Sec. And then we can just go. Sick. Cool. Let's jump tap one shot right in. So this is the first game, right? 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Let's start on the first game's map 1.
Haven't won this map since week 1, stage 1, 2024. They have a trend of wanting to play it and then changing the comp. They've done so the last 4 times, this the 5th. Starting on the defense, you can already see the protocols in place. Early positioning Angel outside of A. Stacked setup C to be tested.
Mound fight easily won with the dump of utility. Something that
Your stream looks different today. Enhanced premium bitrate. Nice. And then I also need to make sure we don't need Photoshop up right now. Of the one last thing here, which is don't need that up either. NVIDIA control panel. Let's check it out. Where is my it's not color settings. Is it size and position? It has to be color settings. Yo, Yuki official. What is good? Hello, hello, hello. How do I check who's what from where, you know? I don't even know. Let me see. Yeah, Yuki's from Twitch. We big chillin'. Digital vibrance. That's what I want to cut down to about 53. Just to save our eyes. Nice.
To go in
you tap right back in.
Take the time 11 though with a chance.
So we've got what BBL, who's coming in like a little bit stronger than usual. Kind of growing week to week, still like having issues with some compositions on maps like Ascent, which is the decider in this one. So we'll see if that's interesting. Their Lotus though, very general, very, very good. Like it's, you know, it's not the best Lotus in the whole world, but it is just it's a good Lotus in general. I don't see any crazy no, we can actually tap in and check actually what their Lotus looks like. Yo, SJ, what is good, my brother? How are you doing? In the head-to-head between BBL and NAVI, what's it called? They won against BBL won against NAVI 2-1 in week 4, which is pretty recent. NAVI did kind of fuck them up in kickoff though, and NAVI's historically won beforehand. So I guess with all the roster changes, BBL kind of came up on top. Kind of nice, kind of nice. I'm gonna fire mark repeat it. Let's go. I'm on YouTube now and I'm on Twitch as well. So I was just basically overhauling like a bunch of stream stuff, getting some thumbnails ready for the week. Getting some thumbnails ready for some of the videos I wanted to upload this week as well. Started that at like 5 p.m. It's 9 p.m. now, but just wanted to make sure restream works. I want to make sure that this thing is being streamed properly to YouTube as well. So like I'm gonna go check that again and see if it's good. Doing this restream thing though is really slowing down my PC. I'm not gonna lie. Ole mole, as they say. Yeah, this thing is still live for whoever wants to tune in. Cool. So I'm on both places now. It's kind of nice. I know there's some close streamers that like the stuff on YouTube. Let's just see how it goes. We have that live tab there now too, so all my VODs can be saved. When it comes to China, I am going to be able to review the matches, but I'm not going to be able to actually watch them live because I don't have permission. So I got up this morning. I did watch the first 2 matches. I'm straight up going to like post videos about the matches later this weekend, so you guys are up to date. If you can't watch the entire, you know, China versus APAC showdown that's going on right now, at least you'll have some context as to how things are going. That being said, let's tap in once again and look between these two teams as to who is popping and who is not. Navi, give me your NAVI, please. I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, EMEA stage 1. We're looking at Lotus. They played it against Gentle Mates and went 14-12 and won against them. Interesting. Running almost the exact same comp. Nice. And then Navi. I've played this map. Current Lotus is BBL's pick as well. Is Navi just never played this map, or are they a little bit weaker on it? I would assume that Navi's worse off on this map more than anything else. Navi have lost to BBL the last time they played it. And they lost to Apex as well. Why isn't this map just permabanned? I'm so confused. Anyways, what we can do here is maybe start things off in the beginning real quick. I'm gonna go hat mode. I know it's really early to go hat mode, but we're gonna hat mode it up and then BRB in a second. I gotta just fucking do something real quick. Everything just happens as soon as things are done. It was honestly way closer than I expected. 13-9 and 13-11. Really? Even more so interesting. All right. Here, give me a sec. Listen to Godfrey's soundtrack. And I'll be right back in 1 second. Dude, honestly, it's kind of wild. ASWADAD, Aswadad. It is truly wild that no one genuinely knows how to do vetoes at all. Next year for my first YouTube chatter of all time, and I'd really love this fucking thing to tell me who the hell is chatting where. That would be so sick, bro. That would be so nice. You know what I'm saying? Oh, show users platform. There we go. Nice. Now I don't have to guess anything. All right. Give me literally like 3 minutes. I should be back by the time this is live. I just have to do something really quickly. Angel, feed this game really? Okay. Here. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. It might bleed into the pistol, but I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec.
When Angel was playing Tejo on Lotus, it didn't look totally great. It felt like he was very kind of, you know, not in line with the rest of what his team were trying to do. So I think Shao, this is nice for me because we've seen them play the Tejo on the Pearl and it didn't look bad.
I like them starting defense here with a double Sensi as well. I think Deadlock has value on this map in terms of like a little bit of gimmick value. The net early on to take rubble control is going to be really big for Na'Vi. And BBL are going to have to figure out quickly, and maybe in some timeouts, figure out how they're going to deal with the double Sentinel.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen a lot of double Sentinel here. Angel is his first time on the Deadlock. So I'm really looking forward to see how this defense goes. And I'm also really looking forward to tossing this over to our casters for this match. It's Hasa and Cairo.
Thanks, guys. Yes, in what proves to potentially be a historic day for BBL, their debut in a playoff stage and a chance to make it 4 consecutive wins, something they've never done in VCT EMEA history before. Na'Vi are here and ready to play spoiler, fresh off the back of a win against last time's kickoff champs.
Yeah, and as well as that, Hazza, when we look at stage 1 for Navi, the full time they haven't changed the comp when they've revisited the map. They're revisiting Lotus, changing it for the first time in playoffs. For BBL, we've seen them start to regress in terms of playing with a jet now rather than playing with more intricate compositionally wise. So looking at this, looking at Lotus, there's so much to be excited about.
Absolutely, and you hit the nail on the head. The desk as well stressed it in detail. Na'Vi haven't won this map since week 1, stage 1, 2024. They have a trend of wanting to play it and then changing the comp. They've done so the last 4 times, this the 5th. Starting on the defense, you can already see the protocols in place. Early positioning Angel outside of A. Stacked setup C to be tested.
Mound fight easily won with the dump of utility. Something that BBL like to do. They love to go in mid-round and take their time. 11 though with a chance to maybe clear close left, doesn't. Oh, Rukzik at the same time gets the entry.
Yeah, so much damage offloaded than that exchange. I mean, BBL, they can't have the green light and hit C simply based on the fact that the util ran out, and now with Angel reinforcing the A lobby side, barrier mesh going up, and even further time for Na'Vi to reset. It's a 5 versus 3, and will BBL have to give up all the ground that they've got on sand?
Still though, you look towards Angel all alone on the east side, untradeable. He knows what he needs to do, backing off and playing a lot more passive.
There was also a cam up in sand as well that only just got broken by Yampi on the way out, so a little bit of an information vacuum, but very quickly that void is filled. Na'Vi now know, the captain calling it in, where BBL will look to end this.
Something that BBL have been very good at is fighting back in 1vx's, 2vx's, and a 3 versus 5. Can they do it here?
That's the question you're asking, and it's going to come through some clever positioning perhaps. Yampi leading the charge, Sociable right behind him. 2 players walking into the stairwell and 2 making an approach from spawn.
Chance, you've got to be looking towards that B. Heaven player, and it's Prophet that gets the first kill.
Oh yeah, but they're off site now, Cairo, so this is a problem and the smokes are up.
Yeah, I mean, just going to defuse here. You need a player to get off the defuse, but Yampi comes in the right time. Still the defuse coming through, and Navi gets the pistol.
Sociable's going to walk away and wipe the slate clean, but that's a frustrating way to lose the first.
Okay.
Pistols have been good. The best worldwide.
We are back. My bad. I missed the round. But I thought of something while I was just taking a quick dump-a-roni as to how we should think about VOD reviewing and how you can learn. Teco! What is good? 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 Let me tap back in my messy ass hair. Boom, boom. We back. Okay. To learn how to VOD review, if anyone actually is interested on your Twitch or YouTube, also Teco, how you doing? Fucking long time no see. Hello. Easiest thing to do if you want to learn how to VOD review and like be impactful while VOD reviewing is make an assumption as to what the team's going to do, and then from there, if they don't do what you say, which most likely will be a lot of the times, you can see and understand and try to ask questions as to why that happens. You feel me? HIC, hello, welcome. How you doing, my brother? How you doing, my goat? I missed you too, man. I was at PAX for the last week. We were commentating over some good ass Elden Ring Night Rain somehow, which is kind of insane. I got to commentate, I think I got to basically host and cast a total of 40 games over 4 days, and it was honestly some of the best and some of my most favorite work I've ever done. Like, it was really fun. Met a lot of cool people. A lot of people loved the casting. The Reddit was talking about how, why the fuck does Night Rain have esports casters? Hold up, wait a minute. Actually sounds kind of nice. It was really sick. Yeah. And it was good enough and it was nice enough to where, drum roll please, for I guess people watching on YouTube and Twitch. I don't know where to put this stuff in chat anymore. I guess I'll be putting it in both chats so we can try to find something that like kind of, you know, overlays and whatnot. But been watching the R6 major and securing the bag. Job offer secured. Yo, let's go, Peach. What were you interviewing for before? I think I remember. Congratulations, man. That's fucking lit. Yippee money. Let's fucking go, jobs. How's R6 major going? Where can I see this? Yeah, so I can finally talk about this a little bit now, which is kind of nice. But bada bing, bada boom. When I step up in the room, dale. Check this out. So it's from Ben and Amco themselves. The night hunt approacheth, which is kind of fun. Basically, Elden Ring Night Rain is going to be having something called the Night Hunt. It's an 8-team live stream event, which is kind of sick. Basically going to be doing some really cool stuff for the launch of Elden Ring Night Rain. I'll be on site in LA for this one. It's gonna be me and Jake Lyon, aka Jake OW, aka Mr. Jake Overwatch himself, and it's gonna be a really fun time, man. I'm hyped for it. It's gonna be sick. I'm actually able to talk about it, but I will be gone for another basically 1 day or 3 days for me in total because we have like rehearsals and whatnot. Mr. on Esports, Tackle Band. We need you back, bro. We need you back wherever the fuck it is, please. It's almost the same format I've ever seen for any sports event. It's called Reload. You should check the Wikipedia. Send me a link, Peach. Send me a link right now in the chat. I'll check it out. Taco, what are you doing nowadays then? I know you got pulled up to like, I forget which team it was specifically, but what are we saying? What are we saying? Because I miss you, man. I miss you. I literally miss everyone. There's a whole fucking half section of my life, you know, that was like weirdly cut up in weird ways until it finally fizzled out a bit. But esports is still fun. Jobs, Lamau. I work on the big video team side now. All live broadcasts are on esports, essentially. Oh, kind of nice. So like trailer reveals, and like it's probably all epic wide as well, not just Fortnite, right? So that's kind of sick. Let me check this out real quick. It's always fun to look at these things. Format. The tournament features all 20 global partner teams. All 20 teams. Interesting. Reload to survive group stage system. More information in this blog post. Snoggy, what is good? You haven't missed much. I just announced that I'm going to be doing a nice little Elden Ring Night Rain event. It's going to be on Twitch. It's going to be on YouTube. It's on launch. If you guys are interested to watch it, keen on the stuff too. Yo, let's fucking go, Tekoman. Yo, first of all, congratulations. Didn't even know you were fucking doing that. That's kind of sick. Let's go. Claps in the fucking chat for the man. This guy's fucking in the business, bro. Holy shit. And also just testing my emotes work on this new chatbot I have. Very nice. And yo, I truly miss you working on esports stuff, because you do it like in one of the best ways I've ever seen across the world, man. I hope your journey's not over, bro. And hope that ours isn't either someday when another fucking game comes out somewhere else at some time. You know what it is. Wait, Taco, have you heard of, because I see you playing WoW a lot and stuff, and raiding. And I know it might not be down your alley, but it might be down your alley. Have you seen Arc Raiders on Twitch right now? That shit's going crazy, man. I know I'm always talking about let's run a game, but like, let's actually run this game, bro. Let's actually run this game. You put 40 hours in that shit last week, brother. I got in the Tuesday and I put 20 hours over the fucking Tuesday and the overnight to 9 a.m., brother. It's crazy. It's crazy. Chat, what is Arc Raiders? Arc Raiders is basically like this extraction shooter, but it's a little bit less about the extraction and more about just the action that happens, and more about just like it's kind of like you're playing The Last of Us, but you're also playing like this really dope third-person shooter. It's just very immersive. It's an immersive action game, man. It's like Helldivers 2 meets yeah, exactly. Helldivers 2 meets PUBG, but like it's not as fucking like, you know, like it's not Escape from Tarkov in the tediousness and slowness of playing an extraction shooter. Like, yes, at some point you have to leave the map. That's the whole thing. It's not as hardcore as those other games, but man, I've never played a game for so little that is so fucking sick. All right, and so while I was watching this, again, shout out to Bandai Namco. This is genuinely, I feel like, is going to be a competitor for Game of the Year. Shout out Claire Obscure as well. We'll talk about it. I got linked this, which is the R6 format explainer. And you already know what it is. If there's an esport with a format, I gotta give my 2 cents on it real quick. So let's check it out. Also, I'm probably missing some chat somewhere. I'm not sure if Dad sent more chats, not my actual father, but the YouTube chatters. I was on the wrong chat screen there for a second, so I was not able to see if anyone was chatting in. Let me I gotta fix this and see if that was the case. That wasn't the case. My bad. I'm not used to having 2 chats to deal with. It's kind of insane. Okay, let's see. And I can hear myself now too. Okay, no, it was just Dad. Okay, we're chilling. And I keep saying Dad like he's my father, but it was just Asdwa. All right, cool. So competition format. Reload is a dynamic competition that unfolds in 2 main phases: the group stage and the playoffs. Group stage, reload to survive, starting bullets and reloading. At the beginning of the group stage, each team is awarded 6 bullets, which are then put in a bullet reserve. These bullets serve 2 purposes. A team's standing is determined by the number of bullets in their reserve. When a team challenges an opponent, both teams reload their bullets, limited by their opponent's reserve. If a team wins, the bullets committed are added back to its reserve. If it loses, they are deducted. A team may even commit more bullets than it currently has, but losing in that case can drop its total below 0. resulting in elimination. Why would you ever want to commit more than one bullet though? You know what I'm saying? Oh, for round 1, round 2, more than 2. For round 3, round 4, and 5, each team may not reload more than 8. Can you force the team to reload 1 bullet? Or to like reload? Okay, let me just see this. Oh, teams can reload up to the maximum of bullets their opponent has. Interesting. Lower ranked teams challenge higher ranked teams. Teams facing elimination can initiate in a 1v1 duel. Dual chicken exit mag. Wait, this is so sick. What the fuck? Is you just spend 1 bullet? Well, like you can basically, so the lower ranked team can challenge the higher ranked team to like a 2 bullet match and like really do big damage to them, right? That's the cool thing. Matches in the group stage are played in a best of 1 format, making every match crucial for advancement and leaving little room for missteps. Leaderboard direct challenges. Teams are ranked by number of bullets in their reserve. Before each round, team chooses their opponents via direct challenges, starting from the lower ranked teams. For round 1, the challenge order is determined by random draw. Interesting. Teams starting around with only 1 bullet left earn an additional bullet if they are victorious. Teams that win a match without losing a round earn 2 additional bullets. Teams that eliminate another team earn an additional bullet. Okay, so you'd want to put up, so the whole thing is you want to reload. If you feel like you know you're going to win, you reload more bullets. If you feel like you're going to lose, you reload less bullets. That makes sense. Most teams probably going for max, but then, okay, this is actually a really cool system. What the fuck? Allows teams to use 1 direct challenge. Oh, wow. Only available rounds 2 and 4 because you can refuse a challenge. Allow teams to increase their reload by 6 bullets. Whoa. So like if you're running really low or like you think you're going to win, dude, this is such a sick format. What the hell? Teams facing an elimination can initiate a 1v1 if they win. If they earn bullets, according to the round difference. Only available in round 3. Interesting. Interesting. Dude, I want to talk about this on Plat Chat. Hello? This is kind of insane. This is kind of sick. I'm letting him know. Okay. No, that's what I'm looking at. I see the tiebreaker rules. I'm based on Plat Chat. Let's go. Dude, it's such a sick thing to look at and talk about. Now, Liquipedia would have to have, like, you know, I guess a live bullet tracker. Like, these guys have 22 bullets. Loud has 22 bullets. Holy shit. Damn, everyone else got knocked out. Dude, this would be such a sick format, man. In a day, just playing a shit ton of best of ones against everybody in the entire world. BO1 is wild, but you're playing like, you're essentially playing like, I guess 1 best of 5 in total. But BO1's with the bullets, like, bro, imagine like DFM gets to challenge like G2 or something. Dude, this is so sick. This is so fucking cool. I need this. I need this. I need this. You could also have the argument for like less bullets and best of 2s, which is totally fine. I don't know how draws would work. This page just got updated. Refresh. Jesus Christ, live updates as we speak. In the detail tab, where the fuck is the detail tab? I'm getting like bombarded with group stage. Holy shit. What the fuck is going on right now? 72875722000P. Brother, I what the hell is this right now? Points. I don't even know what this means. Genuinely, I know they've won 3 times. That's how many bullets they have in total, but how the fuck do I how the fuck do I see what they? Oh, it's down here. A maximum of 2 bullets can be reloaded. Oh, that's so sick. They reload 2 bullets and then these guys reload 2 bullets. Yo, dude, we have to have this. How many teams are there in Valorant in total each? Do we know? It's 12 in each region, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 regions, so that makes 38 teams, right? Oh no, 48 teams. Jesus, I can't do mathematics. Could this work with 48? I mean, damn, bro, it'd have to be like a 2-month-long international tournament. I mean, is this a major? What is this? Is this considered a major? No, it would be insanely long. I'd love like a Rift Rivals, like NA versus EU of this would be so cool for like a month. What would that be? 24 teams? This with 24 would definitely be possible, right? This is their lock-in basically. Yeah, that makes sense. This is their lock-in. God damn. How many regions does R6 have? Wait just a minute. It's time to dig a bit deeper into what's going down. Japan, America, Brazil, Europe, Japan, Brazil. I don't see China. I barely even see fucking APAC, bro. Holy fuck. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 APAC teams. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's crazy. They're all partner teams. That's kind of wild. What the hell is a wild card? This is like a Vegas team? Vegas wild cards, I'd assume. Loud's fucking logo is actually godlike, but also what the fuck? All right. Apparently the most recognizable logo for a lot of people that aren't into esports as much is C9. Also, I'm wondering whether or not M80 get their title changed here, right? I think they're going to be Leviathan. If I were them, I'd just rebrand it to Rayquaza, I'll be honest. Like, give me a fucking dragon that has like a yellow outline. Just make it Rayquaza, bro. I'll be honest. Real talk, real quick. Anyways, APAC is usually not good. Okay, interesting. South America, North America, EMEA, Pacific. Interesting. My bad, I forgot this. I'm using a new chat thing entirely, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I have no idea how chats works right now. I'm fucking adapting and dealing with it. Let's tap into this one though. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we go.
Week 1, Stage 1, 2024. They have a trend of wanting to play it and then changing the comp. They've done so the last 4 times.
And then the last thing I need to see while we wait on this one is, okay, so BBL play against Apex. They use the Raze Fade comp with Astra. Interesting. Oh yeah, I think I remember the Apex one when these guys were playing up against Apex. I completely denied Koala Noob chamber, right? That was the biggest thing. PSG Talon, how did that happen? Are you talking about like in R6? Am I tripping balls? Is it an R6? Chicago Sock. It is an R6. PSG Talon. Maybe Talon just didn't have enough money. I don't even know. But yeah, PSG Talon. Scars is also Scars looks like 100 Thieves for some reason. I don't even know why. Wait, this team is literally just using the 100 Thieves branding, are they not? Hello? Am my balls tripping while we wait here? I don't know, it was definitely PSG, but is this not 100 Thieves? In Japan? Or am I like, it's the same shit, man. These guys saw they saw that shit, said that I liked it, and then just took it. I don't know. You're absolutely correct on the PSG stuff. Yeah. Talon, Parent Saint Germain. Aren't they pre-100 Thieves? They look like pre-100 Thieves, yeah. Dude, it's so hard to find a good PNG of G2's logo. I'm so surprised all these guys have it in a sense. I've seen Dub 7M. Dub 7M is like, they're in Fortnite a little bit. They're also in a lot of fighting games. Dub 7M. I think they're also in Valorant. I don't remember, but Fear X I've never seen. Elevate and Dark Zero tried in Valorant. CAG Osaka, I have no clue. SSG were a little bit bigger in Valorant, like in 2020. Just the 0-0. BDS also look familiar. But anyways. Yeah, Peach, let me know, because like I'm making a lot of thumbnails now. I have a few of the logos. I'm just downloading them off like fucking, what's it called? Off of VLR. But yeah, very interesting. I do remember SSG as well, man. SSG was the truth. The truth. All right. Wait. Okay, so right now you guys see the screen, right? Doesn't this right here kind of look like I'm in Lotus? Like this is green screen right here, this section of my room, at least from far away. If you look from far away, it looks like the video cuts off like right here. I was tripping for a second, like, because I have it like really low on OBS preview, so I was like, whoa, who cut off my camera, bro? Wait a minute, I'm in Lotus. Oh my god, it's crazy. I do despite that Team Secret continue to be a massive org because we can't simply detonate them out of I think Secret had like similar hate in another esport too. I forget which one it was. I don't think it's League of Legends. It might have been League of Legends. I'm not even sure. I've done some stuff with the esports branding guy. Yo, 100%. I'll let you know, Peach. If you want to join my Discord, or if you want to message any of that shit to me on Discord, you can. !! Discord the O. But again, let's fucking tap right in. I love Crazy Raccoon too, by the way, but I feel like they're a little bit spread thin. Crazy Raccoon are like top 1 in Overwatch right now, right? They're a top 2 team in Overwatch. It's Crazy Raccoon and someone else, so I could see how they're kind of invested in monetarily in a different esport across the world and in a different place. I was talking to Jake about it. He said that Crazy Raccoon and some other team from Korea are like insane. I forget the other team though.
Stop.
Okay, do we have the enhanced bitrate? Almost. Damn, it changes that shit off if you don't actually interact with the tab. Okay, so because these guys got absolutely karpukied on by DFM is Crazy Raccoons. Why isn't Crazy Raccoons like DFM in Overwatch then, huh? Come on, use your brain, Cheyenne. Yeah, okay, so since these guys got completely dicked on by the chamber, they've swapped over to a double sentinel composition now, which is kind of interesting. Whoa. The VOD viewer can now start 40 minutes after the stream went live. Okay, I still don't like that size. I don't mind this size. And I forgot to use my fucking drawing tool. Okay, sick. Okay, I am rusty on the Epic Pen, respectfully. Okay, can you draw something on the right side? There we go. Okay, very cool. Let's just try this one more time. Okay, what is that up top? Okay, one last time drawing this shit. Okay, very nice. Dope. Interesting. And now they have Koala Noob on Duelist instead of the Chamber. Because it wasn't Koala Noob. Stop saying or I'm gonna cut my own tongue off. Okay, respectfully. Boom. I said it's Shine Ozol. Someone actually clocked me about this in the Night Rain test that I was casting, and everybody says this to me so much, which is kind of insane, that I say the most incorrect stuff, but a lot of people don't question or believe it because I just sound confident while saying it. Like insanely confident. Confident to a degree where it's not even that I'm seeming confident, it's just that I'm stating a fact. It's like the first time I was on Plat Chat and I was just saying my takes and TMV was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I believe this guy. Like, why the fuck not? Is that the shattered thoughts? That's 99% confidence. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Peach, I didn't say too much. I heard something about Discord. It's like, yeah, if you want to send me any of that stuff over Discord, you can. Exclamation mark in Discord. But again, to talk about these comps back and forth, this shit is just the same. Levin kind of depends on his performance. Profex had some nasty ults that turned people around. Yampi's been pretty consistent on this map. And that's really about it. I feel like this core runs this map a lot of the time. Liar, liar, pants on fire, you're going to be in a house fire. Yes. If you tricked your friend into that, listen, I'm not going to downplay your confidence, but your friend's got some other issues, bro. He needs to be probably medicated and probably checked out as well. Let's tap into the fucking review.
Starting on the defense, you can already see the protocols in place. Early positioning Angel outside of A. Stacked setup C to be tested.
Wow.
Mound fight easily won with the
Taking space on this. There's 3 people on C already. Open door, which kind of like might pull this person back. So if that's the case, Cypher could maybe walk up. Maybe that's their goal. And then if Cypher gets like a timing, they can just run all the way back this way. Is that what we're seeing over here?
something that BBL like to do. They love to go in mid-round and take their time. Levin, though, with a chance to maybe clear close left. Doesn't. Oh,
yikes.
At the same time, gets the entry.
What are BBL doing?
Offloaded than that exchange. I mean, BBL, they can't have the green light and hit C simply based on the fact that the util ran out. And
true. And we can't actually lurk out A because there's a deadlock wall. Wait a minute, that's kind of insane.
And even further time for
so what do you do on the attack side against this comp? Do you have to like just cut down 40 seconds of time before you do anything? These guys try for this. Jet like goes half in and then like half out again, which is like, you know, what the fuck are we doing right now? And then like this guy just kind of walks into a deadlock wall on pistol. If anything, you see the deadlock wall, you can play passive until this wall's gonna go down and maybe call people back while you like try to fake some util this way, try to put pressure this way. Could be a thing.
To reset. It's a 5 versus 3, and will BBL have to give up all the ground that they've got on sand?
Interesting. It's a very, very strong hold from Navi, of course. You know, double sentinel starting on defense.
Untradeable. He knows what he needs to do. Backing off and playing a lot more passive.
That wall buys all the way down to 38 seconds of time. That's insane because you net first, then you wall. That is so disgusting. Holy moly.
Something that BBL have been very good at is fighting back in 1vx's, 2vx's, and a 3 versus 5. Can they do it here?
Until where Flood's coming in. If BBL win this, bro, I'm just selling the house. I'll be honest. There just ain't no way. No one's coming in from stairs, even though they have 5 people. Brother, these guys open the C door. Oh snap! Straight up going for the defuse. Oh my god. Okay, found the defuse at least. Way too close though, holy shit. I have a bad news. I meant to say BBL in terms of like the attack. I didn't say Navi. I never said Navi there, right? Now we're chilling, we're chilling. I thought I said I thought I did say Navi. Now I'm getting gaslit. Starting over C-side, just taking some space again. I mean, Navi had a really good read, just keeping more people on the C mound. We're challenging more people front B. I don't think Deadlock needs this much help, right? Like, she can do a lot by herself.
That's exactly it. To just bounce off what you've said.
I mean, why do we still have 2 here, man? What are we worried about, man?
But they do still take a heavy toll. Oh, that's another one of them. With the
this guy bought a fucking Outlaw's insane.
A bit of a write-off. It is just that Outlaw, which is now exchanged.
Oh, the timing is so unfortunate.
Navi should know. Absolutely.
Betting yours on a game that's already ended but still getting the bet wrong. Yeah, that's my classic combo.
Towards your Antico.
Something that we've seen the other Turkish team do as well. FUT, they have been playing the exact same way.
I mean, I want these guys to be a bit more proactive on the map, man. I don't know, like, I guess you can't really push forward into an eco, so to speak.
Taking that peak, brings it back to 4.
But if we're up here so hard and heavy, like one of these sides, I always like consider Lotus to be like a little bit of a seesaw, right? And like if the map is like tipping on, if the map is tipping aggressively on this side and like you're going this way, like that means the seesaw should be tipped this way and these guys should be coming out, you know? Like we should be ready to see which way the seesaw tips. If the attack side is going this way, well, that means that from here, right, these guys should be going to where their weight is, you know? Like, anyways, that's what I kind of see Lotus as on a macro level a lot of the time when we're looking at extremities, especially when we're looking at ecos. Like, you have better fights, but I feel like you get trapped a lot of the times in that case as well. The fucking drone does not spot him, and now they know that everyone is kind of going through tree, or that it's a fake. Double opening it as well. We have an idea that everyone is in tree now. That is terrible. How does Angel still die? Somebody explain.
For a second time, but Angel still not quite going for this timing. Now the sight hit comes through, and he's
Look at the time.
10 seconds or so. That's factoring in the spike plant, and still BBL not quite.
Nice. Nice.
But so does the rest of his squad.
Very good from Shao, man.
This 1 versus 2 still has you on the edge.
I mean, this is so winnable. Nice try, nice try, nice try.
But Shao saves the day.
One cool thing too when it comes to like knowing what weapons you have in general, I'm focusing so much more on micro nowadays. I don't know why. It's like if I'm this Omen, I want to get like in here as fast as possible. Like this sightline is not that fun to fight with this weapon. Just because you know that these guys have like a bulldog and some type of rifle. You have to get up close and comfortable past, like, you know, fighting that one person.
Has you on the edge of your seat.
But like maybe you get this kill and then maybe you start walking this way while this guy comes out this way, you know? He gets across quite a bit as well. I wonder what happens if he goes diagonally. But like even getting up close and being able to work this wall all the way around could be a wave. But it's a whole thing. I think Deadlock is such an interesting choice on this map. Her wall is really good macro punish on the team, typical on the typical 4-1 default from a team. Yeah, I'd be inclined to play solo Deadlock though, honestly. I've played solo Deadlock on this map a lot when she first came out, but that's when her wall was the constant thing in the game. I think that Deadlock is still very strong on this map because a lot of the times in ranked, this thing is just a run it down simulator, and if you're in the right spot as Deadlock, like you just stop them down. My go-to thing in rank was to be putting a trap here and then going to C and like insta walling it on noise. And it would stop a lot of people from doing things. You get a decent info initiator with Faye, get a breach for better stall, retake tail combo. There's a lot of choices. Breach Deadlock's also really good. Very expensive round for Navi.
Between these two, our Mega Seed 2 and Seed 3 from Alpha.
We're with the sauce, and now we just kind of have like, you know, Tails just kind of turned into Mr. President, unfortunately.
Should be not much of a conversation.
True. In terms of converting.
Wow, he had him red actually the entire time. That is crazy. Or maybe you heard his footsteps. Wow, shot, really good crosshair placement.
For BBL, converting from post plant positions, but then also getting yourself in post plant, even like 5v5, 4v4, something like that. Because I have to say right now. Burning the wick at both ends. Evan to lead the charge into sand once more.
Also, Haza and Cairo are doing such a good job commentating together. Holy shit.
Building towards the first of those ultimates.
Angel switched up from the A side to the C side as well.
I mean, I got 3 people here with the double sentinel setup, bro. This is just tough. They know Deadlock's here as well. Able to see him as he falls down into the smoke. Okay, we just kind of fucking run through water. We run through water? Where did Yampi come from? Yampi runs through water with the spike to pillar.
Just trying to bypass this.
Oh, okay, Deadlock is deaf right now. Never mind. Wow. Really good play. Really good play. What can I say? Dude, really good play. What can I say? It's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. This entire site was opened up by one Paranoia and one dude with a stinger.
But the rest of the team have followed it up. BBL with 3. NAVI down to their last couple plays.
The only problem with solo Deadlock was Beach Teo is the lack of info of the Cypher games. You don't really need information if you lock down half the map, right? Like, if you lock down half the map and the opponent doesn't say anything, you're assuming that they're in the other half of the map. If they want to fake you, then brother, and wait out your utility, you're gaining the pressure and time, right? Or you're gaining what you would have gained from the information and time lost in the round. A lot of the time, picking Deadlock is totally fine, but I guess some of the info you do lose is like on maybe the attack side, but even then, like, your execution is just so much higher with her net than anything Cypher could have, right? So
players ready to fight. And with that being said, 2 players to the good BBL should have this done and dusted.
Looking at the money, Rooksik should be inclined to.
I'll explain this while these guys save, but when I was over in Boston for this event, I was explaining and trying to convince people that if I had a 2-frame eye draw or a two iframe dodge roll, I could fight a tiger with a stick. And I was really immersively into this conversation, and everybody was having a good time with it. You come to like a stop sign or a stoplight, like, you know, for a crosswalk. We're like walking back from the bar and whatnot, and there's a pothole inside, you know, like right off the sidewalk, and I don't notice it. So I start walking, I hit the pothole, and I go like launched forward off balance, right? Of course, me being the fucking suave individual I am, gentleman of the masses, I actually do a front roll. Like, I literally do a front roll on my like fucking literally roll and land like fucking faker Spider-Man pose. But in doing said roll, did kind of fuck up my shoulder. And like yeah. So if you see me wincing in pain or just doing some dumb shit or asking for coffee, water, and pain medication, is because after my actual in real life dodge roll, moments after talking about dodge rolls, I have injured myself. But yeah, right now I'm feeling Neon Fade, Gecko, Omen, Chamber on this map. I feel like that it's such a hollow comp. I don't know what to say past, like, it feels a bit hollow. What the fuck? The VOD must be reviewed. Starting over at C again. I'm so confused how this team is hitting C against double Sentinel, and they know it's coming as well, and they have so much stoppage. Like, this should just stop to a, like, as soon as they hear this thing come in, this ult, you just have paranoia and you paranoia out, right? Like, they dodge the paranoia. They have a guy playing in front of their paranoia. So Teo has no idea what's going on. We're paranoying like hella late. We're paranoying reactively, actually, rather than proactively, right?
Look to be pretty direct for a second round in a row.
Like, that paranoia should come out now. But he switches over. Yeah, okay. So they had no idea this was going on. And Levin's not just starting to pop off. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh my god, Levin's popping off.
Insatiable hunger that he holds. Not gonna stop until he's put in the ground.
It's built on a really defensive idea and is pretty reliant on deathballing on attack. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Sometimes I see Gecko put into a comp and I feel like it just lacks everything. And then I see that we're playing Icebox and I'm like, oh, okay, it's totally fine. Yeah, it's totally fine. But like, Neon does fill in a lot of gaps with Omen. It might not be the most hollow comp of all time. I'm like devil's advocating myself. I'm also getting coffee because I'm about to die for some reason. I don't know why. Give me a second. Who's staying up today?
But here you're seeing they value the fact that you can just hit C quickly. Yumpy's steps being heard, but Angel giving nothing away. So that's how it ends. 2-2.
Something else to note from this round as well is the fact that NAVI actually tried to fight for Mount, right? When you think towards the 3 players that started in main.
Yeah, it was a team blind. Yeah. The only reason Xiao dies there is because he was blinded by Rooksik.
Yeah. But for this round, moving into the next one, That C mount fight, they're not wanting to go for it. BBL, they're going to opt for Rubble instead. And this is where we've seen the Rays come through time and time again, and the showstoppers available.
It is Kualanu back on a roll, which he gave up for Hero previously, but already showing what he can do. Quick double kill. BBL reset, trying to fight back through, and that's where they're going to have the jump on Koala. Shao still standing out in the open. The only player nearby is Ruxic and Tree. Given just enough time to disengage, Na'Vi will keep their man advantage.
On the other side of the map, though, the Cypher of Hero is going to try and move with the ebb and flow of the map. And he'll have eyes on the attacker spawn. Meanwhile, BBL, try go B.
And Shao has shown his hand, but this positioning main is so strong. Taking the B site now, especially with Hero closing the net, means that BBL are stricken for options, and A looks like the only real outcome.
Have to look towards Ruxic, a man who's had an uptick in performance, and well, it's Shao and Angel are the ones instead to get the kills. Ruxic now to add on top, but it's Yampi. Imagine finding himself a little pocket on the side, but Ruxic will get that kill, and Navi get their advantage back.
You could see as well, Hero was trying to do a little bit of limit testing on the previous round, and having brought that now into this, they do get the early info. There are rotations there. You're seeing the reaction as well from Shao to take the B main space, and as soon as that happens, he has a strong position here late, and BBL aren't able to set up that layering, the positioning that allows them to win in post where they have struggled. But another huge round coming up.
BBL, a lot more default, looking to explore the map, look for clues.
And you have to against this comp at times, and that is where you will find the reward. Sociable knocks down Hero. That's the up on attack in play.
And that's a massive gap that you've just opened up, and Navi need to be quick to try and fill it, but instead BBL are the ones that take the space.
Exactly. Navi's just going to dive bomb straight in, blades in hand. Takes the elevated positioning. Up in the bird's nest, just waiting for Navi to show us something, because Angel has the ult right now. That annihilation can come in at a moment's notice. He's simply waiting for the spike to hit the ground before he opts for it.
The longer this takes, though, the better Navi are going to be in possession. Instead, it's the
All right.
by the tail. Koala noob in towards backside.
My weird thing that I've been thinking of recently is double smokes Omen Astra. Actually, Gecko should get more play Teo nerfs. I think we're about to be having like a, if Gecko is going to be in play, it's about to be some crazy like Gecko Sova Viper Astra type shit again, with like one duelist or no duelist. What was the comp before the neon changes? Before the neon ISO changes? What was the composition? Do we know the answer to the question? Do we know? Do we know? Do we know? My bad, I gotta go back.
And having brought that now into this,
Next
What's that round?
C mount fight, they're not wanting to go for it. BBL, they're going to opt for Rubble.
Check out my hockey friends. What up, Assad? All right, you asked. I have to check. Did we suffer? Oh wow. Oh wow. My hockey friends are fucking dying, bro. My hockey friends are fucking dying. That is tough. That is tough. Shout out hockey. RIP. How much of this did I miss? I think statistically, Omen Astra is one of the ideas is just odd. It has one use case on maps where you need significant numbers of smokes to maneuver around the map abyss, but you also need a lot of catalytic util. I feel like it's a dope comp that can be copy pasted, but hasn't been explored enough on like a lot of maps. And it might be really good in like metas where flashes just are not as prevalent or as broken. Like if Sky is never in the business, I feel like Omen Astra is so fucking good. And they have synergy as well with their ultimates, like on execution. I feel like it's a really good Haven comp, but no one's listening to me about the idea of like I feel like Lothar talking about stingers when I say Omen Astra is really good on Haven. Dude, Omen's fake potential on like A and C as well when it comes to like TPs, using smokes to like regulate stuff on attack and even defense on retake is just kind of huge. Like Astra's able to just become an initiator if Omen's in the play as well. But people just don't like having double controller. But at the same time, I feel like it's a good shit, man. Maybe we just have to wait for Phoenix's sister to come out. She's the next agent, right? Or whatever.
At least for BBL in terms of those entries, and 11 go a bit of a quick.
Okay, this is where I left.
Yumpy's steps being heard, but Angel giving nothing away. So that's how it ends. Two things there. It's because he was blinded by Ruxic.
Yeah. But for this round, moving into
Like I Spice.
we've seen
The
Rays come through time and time again, and the showstopper.
Yeah, it's a random question though. Like I'm just saying, if you guys see it, that's what I'm calling. Okay, so this time switch up where the deadlock is. Put Rays on the side where deadlock used to be. Kind of smart.
Back on a roll, which he gave up for Hero previously, but
Wow. Wow. What a good fucking anti. Or like a counter strat to what they were doing, like a really good bait and switch. Holy shit.
Still standing out in the open. The only player nearby is Ruxic and Tree.
We go back to C as well from Cypher, so we like really good protocols on coverage. Deadlock is the one rotating anyways.
NAVI will keep their man advantage.
Deadlock wondering where the fuck to go now, site or B. I feel like double orb Haven would be really hard to maneuver. Like, what do you gain? The ability to smoke bricks and top C at once to deny all info. Deny like any deaths from ops, be able to move in close and burst with flashes. Like you basically get to skip like any mistakes that happen on the path to executing a site. So if you had double smokes and like a hard exec, like one of the ways you stop hard exec is interruption, right? So double smokes does not allow that. Like on default, okay, so on the mid round, double smokes doesn't allow you to lose anyone while you're moving from place to place. In the post round, so like when the spike is planted, you have permanently smoked checkpoints that are going to be really easy to hold and really easy to mix match in terms of like, are we playing inside the smoke? Are we playing outside the smoke? Like you force up so much util in different ways. You feel me? Like there's so much info denial, which is one thing. And then the second thing is you're using a lot of free utility or cycling utility on that cycles on a faster pace to bait out people's other big utility like darts, prowlers, things like that. I think on a map like Haven where everything gets checked by a body or a piece of utility, double smokes baits out a lot, and then double smokes acts like, you know, a Cypher with unlimited trips on the site when you have to try to get out of, you know, A Heaven smoked, out of CT smoked 24/7. So I think there's a lot of options, man. I think there's a lot of options, but I feel like it's also like it requires a lot of practice as well. I don't know. I feel like it's a really cool comp.
Hero's gonna try and
stop some of the ISO Yoru stuff going on as well on defense, unless you have like, you know, alts. But it's really hard for those two characters to maneuver through smokes.
The B site now, especially with Hero closing the net, means that BBL are stricken for options, and A looks like the only real outcome.
That or you force them to use like util they would want to use for later. Wow.
Instead to get the kills. Ruxic now to add on top, but it's Yampy. Imagine finding yourself a little pocket and come and but spawn. Other side of the map though. The Cypher.
So Cypher has a lot of info and push, which actually gives this guy the comfort to maybe re-clear this and push out here. Just for the B split. They say 2 on the B split.
Shao has shown his hand, but this positioning main is so strong. Taking the B site now, especially with Hero closing the net.
It'd be so interesting to see where Omen smokes are coming from.
A looks like the only real outcome.
Give them like a duration buff or something, but see which way they're coming from. That is tough, man. Maybe I'm just not as decisive. I swear that like that noise cut that happens here from the attacking team, if they ever If they ever come down to like even numbers, it's just so tough to maneuver from.
Was trying to do a little bit of limit testing on now. BBL aren't where they have BBL a lot more default, looking to explore the map.
Get good reservations from
You have to
Navi though, just kind of staying way far back, letting BBL make the mistake. What the fuck was that?
have to against the
Dying on a jump peak.
Looking to explore the map, look for clues.
So, what the fuck are we doing on this character? You are being paid a salary, my friend. I should be able to roast you. There ain't no way.
You have to against this comp at times, and that is where you will find the reward.
You have a camera.
Down hero. That's the up on attack in play.
That ruins everything now. I mean, that's just fast go see, right?
NAVI need to beat
Updraft dash.
Philip, but instead BBL are the ones that take the space.
Exactly.
And now since that was such an early death, you can also plant 4 mound if you want to.
Takes the elevated positioning. Up in the bird's nest, just waiting for Navi to show us something, because Angel has the ult right now.
Oh, that's really interesting. You see exactly one cool thing about this wall is that because of how high this blue line is, you can see exactly how deep and where to spam based on like the depth of the wall, on how tall it is, on where someone could be planting. Like, you know that this is the end now when you're spamming through this wall, because sometimes you lose like some of these lines, like when you want to spam like really deep into this corner from this wall over here. But wow, so this thing not only stops you from taking more space on the site, and I know it inhibits people coming in from trying to defuse as well, but
simply waiting for
forces you into a really unoptimal plant.
The longer this takes, though, the better NAVI are going to be in possession.
Jeez.
It's the ultimate used by the tail. Koala Noob in towards backside, trades it out even.
this is all spaced and all, but Angel still has the ult, now investing it. What? Looking to connect to anything. No, Navi 2 kills back. Advantage.
I mean, it's still winnable here.
Spike drop towards Bend. Still a bit of time for BBL to make an adjustment.
Love in.
Give it away from this.
That was
Looks like
close.
exactly what they're going to do. As soon as the support of Sociable arrives, the door is turned, and B is on notice.
Evans blades manages to dodge the sonic sensor. A tap of the spike.
24.
Bait.
And with BBL being a player down here, Shao, I mean,
Because of this shock, they know, or this stun, they know they're not going A.
Shao, but he gets Angel instead.
Wow.
2 players for the price of 1, and so back to C11 goes.
That's crazy.
Oh, this spike plan.
Oh my god, Koala Noob's so smart.
But Koala Noob is clutch, and he'll win the round for Navi.
No chance.
A massive timing for him.
There is just none left for BBL
Wow.
there.
That was really smart. Really fun round. Really fun round to watch.
Salvos and secure that repossessed by Koala Noob after it found clear space and make things ugly, as the seaside can be at the best of times.
What they're doing, but at the same time, it's not getting the results that they're looking for.
TP across from Omen this time on C Mound. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, it's Omen on the side of BBL, who's kind of working
On an island, but that's
Rubble?
how he likes to play. BBL not going to give him the time of day, not allow C to be contacted, and actually Navi just doubled down. Hero here in support. Again, it's that info game that they seem to be winning right now on the defense.
I mean, a tap of the cam, you know that no one's going to be in that B main space. It's towards the extremities which we look, and Koala Noob has his op.
The question is, do BBL still want to head into this, or do they expect an overextension from Navi elsewhere? Because
let's see.
outside of C, Magnum would have heard the drone for the reclear. They're gonna still head straight into this.
Probably aware of the op, which is why they're not really peeking right now. Okay, not really. We always peek before, man. It's kind of crazy before the smoke.
So quick.
So BBL having some like
Navi are so happy
just
to-
fundamental issues when it comes to team synergy and execution.
Still committed to this lurk.
Now a little bit of panic from BBL usually happens, and then
It feels
the
like
panic either results in like something scrapping up and going really well, or an issue being put forward. The thing is, though, I mean, we're on such a far back line with Navi that BBL should just win this round based on the control they have. They have way too much. They're giving up way too much right now. Like, not being inside this room either is just kind of insane. But they have this wall here. Maybe that's why. It's just they're losing information everywhere else. No one's posted on B. Cypher has information on all of B.
free entry
Is able to rotate around it freely. They're gonna see the trip and the stun and not really do much about it.
play aggressive again.
Oh my god, Levin.
Oh, they gets one
That's what I mean. Like, you're able to Able to infiltrate things like this. Holy shit. Standing up and drawing is kind of unfortunate. And this is just, it's like, it's just tough.
He's lucky to escape with his life.
Even if Yampi dies there, I think we still win.
3 players towards the B heaven.
That or like, okay, if you want to block this off, that's totally fine. Someone has to re-clear from here. Like someone has to put pressure down there. But that's also such a weak angle, right? I don't know why Navi are playing so far back. It's kind of wild. It's wild to me. Wild to me. Magnum popping off too. Like they don't expect anyone to be in B main so fast because no things were tripped. But actually, there were no trips hit whatsoever. They should know someone's in B main though.
Here goes Hero, Navi.
And now what do you do? 3v4. Clock ticking down to quarter notes already. You just save. Wow. Off of like 1 kill, by the way. Just because, just purely based off on position. They got a first blood. They got a first blood and they just lost the round. They got a first blood and they ran into their spawn and lost the round. There's just no way. Let's go back and look at, you know, what could we do? What could change? What could be done better this round?
They're gonna still head straight into this.
So we have that C space. Maybe we try to get that C space locked in a little bit. Brian Chang, how's it going, my friend? YT stream, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. I think they were playing slow because they thought about without Teo they'd have a ton of time and were scared of peeking. Even then, like, you know, the guy who's planting here gets netted. He's not going to stop planting. And, you know, you have no contingencies for the waterfall push. You have no contingencies for this reflank as well afterwards if it's not planted for you. There's so many question marks. You can't really go back into here because, like, you don't have anyone coming in this way. And this walk is going to take 19 years to do. Like, in my opinion, you got your opening door and really putting in the pressure on a 2 flank here, right? With me, one person here, one person here, one person challenging the seaside. But we can't, like, it's okay to opt back here, play deadlock for sight, right? Get a pick this way. That's totally fine if we see a bunch of people. But then, like, maybe we have Omen over here or like some space inside B main to where we're taking space on the other side of the map. You can't give up this way. It's called the highway rule, okay? Boom. Another cool thing to mention for teams playing Lotus or any 3-site map. It's the highway rule. On a highway, there's a street that goes this way and a street that fucking goes this way. I've never seen a highway in my life with a median in the middle where you have a fucking street going this way and then there's a median and another street going this way. Actually, I see that a lot on highways when things are merging together. But you know what I'm saying? If you're playing far back here, you have to do something here. Or like, I don't know, man. You're relying on like luck. You're straight up relying on luck. Right?
With that, Navi are so happy to
like, again, the round's over.
leave that A site.
Still
The jiggle's hard to do on B, man. The jiggle's hard to do on B.
BBL.
Like, dude, we're playing so far back, no B space. No one's covering this for Omen. This guy's playing for like a stairs push. Like, they have no idea what's going on over here. Omen could like TP in. Bro.
Are running out of options. Navi not quite cottoned onto it. Sentinel utility in the choke.
This wall actually works against them because they think that someone could have crossed right now, like while they threw the wall or while some shit was going on with the wall. So I don't even know, bro.
Rather than Hobbit, so
Okay, so they hear the dash coming in. Now we set up for things, right? Like if we hear the dash come in and no one's supporting this side, we can't peek in this side until we have like a drone or something. Do we have a drone for re-entry? We do not have a drone on Shao.
as far as they're concerned. But how did this post plant
And Shao stops going over here, which is also another interesting thing. He goes back towards heaven.
play aggressive again?
Roxic just dies as well, which is just not good.
Heaven, hello, they gets one back in his favor, but Yampi,
Wow, Yampy.
he's lucky to escape with his life. Spike though has been confirmed. 3 players towards the B.
No, getting some sort of like, again, I agree with you, SJ, but what do you need to do if you're jiggling or shooting? What do you need to do? You need to be on the angle. Again, while this execute is going on, people are like way back playing God knows where, waiting for God knows what. That was 4 people on the map, by the way. You know? Yeah, Yampi surviving that is kind of nuts.
And how they're choosing to play this. Prophet space in Hobbit is huge though, and he will continue to find value.
That's my other thing too, right? If we're gonna be throwing that GravNet combination, we should be trying to, I guess they were just trying to, they're relying on the delay at least. Maybe we entry with that as well. I just want to see that shot from Magnum. It's kind of insane. Wow. Big ass off angle. It's not even lack of decisiveness. Their setup is just not good. Like, how do you get a kill and lose the round because you got the kill? It doesn't make any sense to me. Actually, you might be right on this, the decisiveness thing. They just didn't have a plan on the other side of the map. Like, they get a pick here. There's multiple here. We just have to push out and maybe get door control. Or fight for this B control so they can't just come in. Like, maybe now is where you throw in your salvos and then you layer it with like a, you know, a GravNet through the top wall as well. There's a whole lot you could do. A whole lot of.
On the board for NAVI to make this workable. And
anyways.
Into a pack of players, you were thinking
nitpicking, but the overall general idea of like, we get a pick, let's try to stall the round entirely, not gonna work against this team, man. It's not gonna work on this map either.
I mean, that's what you'd expect, right?
I guess they just saw Tejo, but whoa. Be mad at yourself, my friend.
What they're good at, right? The same comps every single time.
That's crazy.
And building up the playbook from there.
not on this map, to be fair.
Yeah,
Lotus is where they like to make changes, so that is the playoff deviation that you're looking at. And Koala Noob's op, the consistency. Can he get another? It's Angel, the first in the firing line, and Levin looking on, waiting to try. And Koala Noob, they like to make changes.
Now it's an A setup 4v4. Cypher lurking inside B as well.
The consistency. Can he get another?
Smoking him off beforehand.
The first in the firing line, and Levin looking on, waiting
wow.
to find the kill. The dash out
disgusting. Now we can leave. Now you can just leave. You understand there's so many people here, right? Just go towards that C. Oh wow. That's a really nice nade.
Still no player found, and NAVI.
Oh, if I can stay here forever. Oh, okay.
Look where the spike is, all the way over on the C side. This is a foot race, and it's who can get there first. It seems to be NAVI.
Yampi knows it's a 1v1.
Oh my god, Hero, what are you doing? Dude, Hero is having an absolute stinker of a game, bro.
The captain to courier the cargo over. As the spike goes down, it's another situation where you feel like NAVI
You have to save.
not going to show too much interest in this one.
Almost trying to play around the Cypher, maybe. It looked like he was trying to switch the skin and pick up a gun. They're a bit stuck in between not knowing exactly what to do, and then because of what they get cleaned by, because of that they get cleaned by a few one taps and then caught in between their decision making, and then lose the time. Yeah, I mean, again, Hero getting pulled off the site. I mean, like, very good by BBL to get him off the site, but there's no way you're trying to cross the back site in that moment after you see the aftershock coming. Like, that is truly wild. It's a breach. A flash could be coming. Anything could be happening there. You have no idea if there's more than one person close as well. It's wild.
And I think you're starting to see that now with BBL, at least in terms of how they're opening some of these rounds.
Interestingly enough here, we will be moving into a timeout, and it's BBL that's called it of the two teams.
It's just not the wave.
Successful round work against.
Maybe a double. We'll be talking. Many know same as well. There are some big ults coming up for both teams. You can see it. The Armageddon on Shao, one off the showstopper.
Lots of standing up and sitting down today.
For BBL, it's that rolling thunder.
Like, stat line from
saving a penny or two from the pocket of away, and it looks
like what type of stat is that?
Every few first steps given away, and it looks
like fighting for this one.
For Hero, but it's Levin that adds to
Levin getting unfortunate with it. Nice try. Yampi's there though. Levin did his job. Perfect already TP'd on site.
The driver's seat on C yet again.
But once again, Levin first.
I mean, we have some rifles here.
And now BBL move into an advantage, and that what should be post-planned, but spam is looking pretty good. BBL
nice. I like that afterwards. Put the paranoia up with the plant. You have no idea what side he's planning on. Plus, if any players are worth the dime, they're probably just rotating backwards. Don't want to really use any ults today. Up against an eco, so we're not going to be peeking this with our rifle either. Just gotta wait.
Already and tried to spot out the first head. Angel's got so far
damn
ahead of this, but Yampi keeps half an eye on the situation. knowing that in that head-to-head,
Going for it again. Nice try.
this one isn't going to go.
I understand.
Navi's still running it into the site, but this feels like a formality. Running it down still.
I mean, it's winnable. Okay, never mind. Not anymore. I'm like, there's a chance he kills that guy and predicts the last one, but
Lead on Lotus.
I love how the BBL fans, you know, they had one chance. They not one another.
Navi knowing that there are
again, BBL strategy just kind of get the kill, keep it running. What kind of play is that from Koala Noob? I'm sorry. What the fuck am I watching? How do these guys have 4 rounds?
This time. So player advantage BBL, it's the A space.
All good, hold up.
To be shown.
Like, I kind of understand it if it's close range. They play for the sun close range, right? But like off of what info?
Synonyms of one another.
Ah, I see.
But that's what the timeout would have been all about.
It's off the Tejo drone. We didn't really wait for the Tejo drone now. It's off the salvos. They run so far back. Honestly, I don't mind the idea. It's crazy that we don't drone from there. We're salvoing first. Maybe they were setting up the Spanish because Tejos love to actually get into this position real quick. Let me show you guys. Is that it? No. There it is. Maybe they just love and usually are in this spot or in this area, sending in salvos to default for both this trip and then maybe like one trip down here as well. So because it's been happening every round, this is kind of an ante. You paranoia anyone that's on this side and you stun the tail, who's probably going back into his, like, I don't even know, maybe his drone, maybe something, but as soon as you hear all that shit, the stun comes in, everybody rocks through. Okay, the stun didn't really hit the best stuff, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's just stuff. That is stuff.
With another big kill, 11 won't lose this time.
Why do you use a second satchel?
So player advantage, but big.
Let me see.
The strat would have been all about Navi knowing that there are ult rounds to build from here. The strat book, yeah.
He might have heard people. He might have thought that someone's like hella close on this wall, or there's someone here on this wall. If someone tries challenging him in either way, he can hit this wall here and kill anybody around that whole wall. If anyone challenges him here close as well, they die. But unfortunately, this guy's smart enough, sociable, to like go all the way back. Yeah, it's just tough. But you're right too. You could have blast back straight out. He could have blast backed again and then gone for a more aggressive, deeper push and kill if he wants to just really force the 1-for-1, which I also think is a bad idea. But
and having spotted that sonic sensor down, they know the space is open. What? That's crazy from Ruxig.
He's aggressive every single time. Rolling Thunder used to stall out the retake, but it's only one player caught, and it's found! Yampi can't quite get the transfer of the crosshair. At the same time, though, look at the post plan. Yeah, both players out a tree.
Has to drop back because they knew the ult was coming in.
wow, he had a chance to actually hide over there if he wanted to.
They've stalled out Profik onto the spike. They go Profik.
Damn.
To win that first duel, but can't
Winning random ult flip rounds, honestly. Which I don't mind if you have like 2 or 3 in the beginning. So Navi's still kind of in it. Still kind of in it.
It's a really strong
wild.
to be in now for Navi. They chose to start on the defense.
You guys saw it from like a mini map mode. I'll go back and see it from the gameplay mode.
Another big kill. 11 won't lose this time. So player advantage BBL. It's the ace.
While you watch that, give me a second.
With this time.
I'm still here.
That sonic sensor down. They know the space is open. What? That's crazy.
Oh.
He's aggressive every single time. Rolling Thunder used to stall out the retake, but it's only one player caught, and it's found. Yampi
So close from shout.
Get the transfer of the crosshair. At the same time, though, look at the post plan. Yeah, both players out a tree.
Has to drop back because they knew the ult was coming in.
Oh, and they go still though. Navi. They've stalled out Profik onto the spike. They go Profik needs to win that first duel, but can't quite do it. And Shao with 3 on the round. Massive. But Navi equal out the score.
The expectation on track is not for
Keep the shit rolling.
Was the one causing issues. This is just something that BBL have to be aware of to punish him as much as possible.
100%. BBL
Seems like whoever's getting first blood is actually losing these rounds. Because the other team has no idea how to play from when they're ahead. It's kind of really funny.
It's actually being proactive on B as well. Shao,
Dude, what?
being proactive on B as well. Shao, soon to be.
Why do we all want to? Dude, someone definitely crossed. We're waiting on the tail to get the information anyways. There's so much overlap on this team on info and what we're trying to do. I feel like everyone's just nervous now and really wants to win. It's crazy.
Players peeking. Info back to BBL, and with the spike headed towards A, this is where they will aim to finish what would be their 6th round.
NAVI trying to be proactive here. Angel's got a great call on the round. The thing for me though, is this is a must-win for NAVI when you look at the money.
Waiting to beat back out the smoke. The
That's crazy. Someone else slightly Navi though, taking out everyone in tree.
The rest of NAVI profit from it, but still, health pool is low. Sociable's picked up a Phantom. That's the first player. The healthy one dropped. Rooksik is gone, and there's only one more standing in his way. Sociable shifts from the door, and Hero just re-clears.
Gonna be able to hear him though.
Spike is his. And with 6 bullets, and the Hobbit door broken by those salvos at the start of the round means that the dominoes have fallen in the direction that sets him up.
Thing is though, you look towards the Cypher utility still up. You can tap that cam to see towards Waterfall. You know a player isn't towards main. Hero has information to work
Oh
with.
damn.
Question is, how far does Sociable go? He has salvos and the ult, so Hero is already playing with borrowed time and borrowed health. Has to get a move on here. Sociable knowing that he's low.
Doesn't want to reload either. Give away another
Exactly.
Ain't no way.
Slow game. Hero now finally arriving on site.
Yo, have a burnt pancake. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated.
As a precautionary measure by Sociable. Can Hero hold his nerve? He's not going to be given half a
I have like 20 minutes of delay here as well.
back in. But still there's time to pull this off. He has to get onto the spike right now and find half. But Sociable has played the timing. Not gonna be
Nice from Sociable again, bro.
Is all dominoes of 4 and Hero just towards
Yeah, good clutch in general.
and Drookies and VCT. Sociable the partnerships began, but you can already see why his teammates put so much trust.
Yeah, I have no idea how to follow my
Someone who's been
my YouTube alert. So if people are doing stuff on YouTube, thank you so much and much appreciated for the subscribers. I'll try to find a way to pull that up as well.
With a bit more venom, BBL back to A again.
bodies here, but NAVI are the first.
Um,
At least have to get the trade, but he's not long for this world. BBL winning out this A fight, and they continue on as they try to hunt down Shao, but he's able to escape.
BBL have access to the A site again though. Cairo, Hero the only player with a Vandal in hand. He's the closest spy. If he drops, and all of the rest fall like a house of cards, and there you have it. Opposite number shut down.
okay, at least they're like capitalizing on all these first bloods now, which is kind of nice.
A BBL advantage in this first half of their match.
At least that is really nice. We'd love to see this.
From NAVI as well on the defense. Shao though does have utility to work with. Against 3, I mean you're just expecting BBL to close this out.
Excuse me, Shao's stuck in the mud. Trying to get out of tree now. Again, just
Yeah, this is not gonna be it.
NC. This round being won by NAVI. That's it. BBL
Lots of crouch spraying when they first see people as well on both teams. Might just be like first game jitters. Alright, while this goes, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom, wash my face real quick. I'll be right back.
I was very close going back to tier 2 this year, and making Toronto is kind of mark that I can play a tier 1 player, and for the team it would be an unbelievable experience.
Coming out of the first half, BBL with the advantage on their own map pick of Lotus, one which they've not let into all that often. NAVI themselves have shown it in spells, but when they do, that often comes with change. Now into yet another pistol round. The question is going to be, can they tie us up early and show us the value of these changes? Or will we see more
Okay.
smiles from the audience?
Dude, I love watching this game so much.
couple of times. BBL to that space, and so
BBL has the highest pistol win rate globally for VCT Stage 1 at 71%. Damn.
Start to then kick on. How comfortable can it be? Can they keep it clean? Because I have to
Okay, so for these guys on attack, there is a lot of execute. This is one of those comps that loves to walk up a little bit more, but a lot of the pressure is on Koala to actually execute these extremities really just properly. Losing Koala early could be dangerous. Sociable, dude, what?
They've left a couple of these rounds hanging. Navi are not the sort of team.
He gets a random double tap kill. How does Cypher even get the fucking assist? Because he saw her on a cam or something? Explain. Where the fuck does Cypher get the assist here?
There is just a reminder that we have.
Oh, I guess it is the cam.
A couple of times already. That's what makes a big difference. I think the thing for me is if we do see BBL start to then kick on, how comfortable can it be? Can they keep it clean? Because I have to say at times, they've left a couple of these rounds hanging. Navi.
You know what's kind of cool? What's really cool on the setup here, and it's going to be hard to see, but again, I love focusing on this micro stuff. I'll go back just a little bit so you guys can see the difference of it. Maybe just a bit more. So, Tejo is going to be playing in this section right here. Where's my Epic Pen, man? Hello, Mr. Epic Pen. Hello, Mr. Epic Pen. Swallow me banana. Oh, brother, am I not pressing the right? Am I not pressing the right train to Busan's? There we go. Okay, so this camera. Eric, how's it going? Hello, hello, hello. Is in a really unique place to where it is actually probably hovering head level or the exact level of where the peak is going to be from these guys coming in, right? So
different places.
You'll see once this round starts.
Makes a big difference. I think the thing for me is if we do see BBL start to then
Tejo goes right under the camera.
How comfortable can it be? Can they keep
an insta smoke comes in, but the camera is still holding exactly where the peak is. On height level, on body level, wherever it is. You can see the camera's dart fly, I think, even if you're a teammate, right? So as a result of that, this Tejo, as soon as someone's in position, the camera may even be able to see over the smoke. He'll know exactly where to shoot with the deagle, right? Even if he's not pre-aimed there, even if his pre-aim is off, you'll know the exact timing to shoot to be able to get the kill through the smoke, which is kind of cool. So you'll see it happen here as we zoom out again. Eric, I hope you're having a very dope week, my friend. We're almost way past halfway through it. Yeah, Sociable's able to just get the kill on that exact angle where that camera was looking. So really cool to play through the smoke. Really cool way to be able to get some spam spots coming in accurately, like increasing your chances of being able to spam down. Again, the things that I like about BBL's defense, right, is that they actually have like some aggro space somewhere. If they're giving stuff off somewhere else, they went for an aggro call here, right? Again, everywhere you see an arrow, there is an opposite arrow somewhere, which is kind of nice. Like side to side, you can see that these guys they're the opposite, right? It's kind of really nice.
Being over towards this side. You can see
drone's about to go in.
To keep that utility up in case the drone was to come through.
They're able to ping exactly where that shit is as well.
Yeah, no, this
really good from Koala Noob.
Taking down Prophet, didn't have too
Again, 58 seconds though. Spike has to come back. They're in spawn trying to fight it. 11 with a nice trade. Now we're in trouble. Who's gonna come behind Levin? His teammate to support him?
Does Levin leave it? Yeah, he does.
That's totally fine. This shit happens.
Not giving Navi the advantage. At the same time, BBL, you look towards Yampi, moving through C Mound.
At least they're moving through a place where like they're able to clear things 24/7, right? Right now, this is a question mark. This is a question mark. Like this is a question mark. But pushing through here, even getting into a tree could be huge. Very, very big.
He's inclined towards upper. They're grouping there, but BBL coming in through stairs.
All three towards backside, utility to work with, and it does look good.
Damn. Last back and the nade subjet tracks. They're gonna force that fight out. Is he just gonna walk in?
We win that pistol round, and that's the second pistol round.
Stairs. All three towards backside, utility to work with, and it does look
11's trying to walk in.
good. The blast pack was even better, and Koala still comes out better than Levin.
That's just tough.
Can't quite get
That's just tough and rough.
pistol round. The shock to many against Vitality. They won both pistols on the opening map of Haven.
Walking back once more.
This one is far more closely.
Get some
guarded.
Wator as well. 1 second.
But Koala Noob showing
I think I'm leaving every round.
what he can do.
Be like that
Player
sometimes.
who moving on into that next game, that qualification match for Toronto could mean so much. Chance for a homecoming in front of a crowd, of course, with his own wife and child. I mean, it means so much for these players. That goes without saying.
BBL trying to create a trap play towards the A side. It seems like Navi are ready to fall for it as they move in. They're moving towards this side of the map. Levin was the only one left towards C.
BBL have stacked bodies up here. But it is just Levin's upgraded pistol that they have. That's on C. How good can these classics be?
And the utility. I mean, Yampi and Sociable have full belts, but they're walking right under their noses. And
Okay.
Oh wait, the classic's working, and that's one of the rifles that
Let's
Navi
lock it back
had.
in, my
Not
brothers.
bad, though. I mean, yeah, you've got an upgrade, and actually, this panic play into B sends them straight to 11.
Could be massive for BBL. Instead, Yampi deals with players that were left towards the A side. Angel only on a pistol, and Rooksik with that Vandal. There's nothing that can really rescue. In fact, sorry, there's one towards Mound.
I'm gonna just do a quick review of this round. I'm not gonna pay attention to the whole thing. Start at C, move back over towards A. There's an A stack on an eco. We get in. Oh my god. Oh, but it's a mini trap play almost.
Still not bad, though. I mean, yeah, you've got an upgrade, and actually...
We're walking out, giving them the rifles as well. It makes sense. It's okay. Should not be so many people on the other side. Ruxley takes another. 28 seconds left. This is now disaster. I have to go back towards A. You have stairs locked down, but you have no idea where the last guy is. You might think everyone's here. Ruxley could just win this round entirely by himself. Wow, now you definitely just come over here this side. You have to assume he's in the smoke. Oh my god, Levin with the trade. I can't believe they convert that round. That just wins them the whole game. That actually wins them the whole game. Wow. Insanity. Insanity. Linsanity, some would say as well. Jesus.
On the next purchase, getting that outlaw in. I mean, they've even got a hero rifle from Hero, and it's gone straight like that.
Dude, are both teams allergic to fucking peeking without the smokes coming up? What are these? Like, dude, the fundamentals. Insane, man. Levin is just frying.
His time is on rails. 3 quick kills.
He knows he's stunned there too.
It wasn't all too much.
Cannot walk out without getting shot here. Nope, doesn't matter. Dude, that's crazy. I see a trap play for B here. Okay, lots of A control. They're actually going to push down B. Levin gets hero on B side. They get one more scan. Levin is insane, man. Holy shit. I like the idea from Navi as well because he takes so much A pressure. But again, like, fundamentally for them, they're thinking that, yo, if we take A, this team will back off into their spawn and then maybe come and play retake because that's what we do. When, like, you know, I've never seen Navi get active once on this side. I've never seen Navi flank once on this side either. Like, aggressively immediately. Breach is still on this angle, by the way. Like, man, it'd be so sick if, like, I don't even know, Navi would maybe realize that this map is not just all about retakes, and it's not Haven, and it's not about Abyss staying in your spawn. There's 3 sites. We have to stay active. Need extremity control.
You've still got that cipher trap that will notify anybody trying to break through. Angel Tries to come through the door. Sociable
Wow.
wins that 1v1. When it comes to gunfights, it's all BBL at the minute.
Yeah, BBL are actually winning every single gunfight.
From upper, the bulk of
4v2, and I like this one. Not for everyone not to over communicate. Like, oh, that was so sick. So right there, tap happens. These guys smoke main. Nobody full fast floods. Nobody panics in heaven. We just wait because we have this breach embed. He doesn't go straight for the door. He's ready to slowly walk back over towards backside. They're not going to expect him here, right? That's a call from Yampi probably as well.
Trying to backstop this.
Oh my god, what a perfect spot to be into.
Not arrive soon enough. It is all on him. Ala's fussed up.
Oh, unfortunate. Oh my god, Koala. What a good fucking clear. What a good fucking clear. What a good fucking shot. Oh my god. Showser as well. Okay, there we go. I mean, maybe we ultimate trigger this one here, right? Oh, he's about to get cleared. Ooh, nice, Magnum. Let's go. Shorty mode. Nerf that weapon or take it out of the game. We don't need it. We do not need the shorty, man. Straight up. I just find it crazy that gun is still in the game.
Absolutely insane. His team setting him up perfectly. It's this fight back, and this is what always worries me about BBL. A little bit of sloppiness once they're in front.
He does the perfect jiggle pick without doing it.
Actually.
Don't be complimentary. There's no shout. Each
of the season so far, and this was the time to show it. And as you said,
Oh.
you can't let this lead slip, especially not against Navi, who's, as you've seen on that stat line, equal percentage win rate has been dreadful. Not that you'd have much of a chance, but
There's the issues from both teams on this map, though. Again, bro, what is this? Is just breaking down. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Okay, let's try like an AC split. Let's try an AB split fast even. Because we're not going to go B every single time. It's a 1-4 again.
Of this side, at least in terms of how they're trying to take early space. Magnum walk the line.
Oh, this is tough.
Through the middle of the map.
They're going to know this one here. Almost probably going to kill him in a second.
Looking towards Sando.
They actually smoked themselves off up top to be able to peek off of this maybe at 1 second. Jets playing super far back, getting ready to actually brawl on the site. Yeah, they find the one. Oh, this is going to be huge for Jet. In terms of information. Actually huge from everyone. They might even double flank on this. Cypher, yeah. Quickly opening the door. No one's really going to come in yet. Jet knows that no one crossed, so she's comfortable with doing all that shit. Oh my god. Dude, light learning from both ends. I've heard Ozza say this like 3 times now in the same match.
It ain't bulletproof. Prophet dropping, and now a 2-on-2. Koala Noob trying to move it forward.
Oh,
they'll send the needle in.
crunchy shot.
You can tell the reason why.
A little bit of a comeback of sorts.
So good at doing it.
We end things here.
We're seeing how Navi need to play this, right? Slow, scaling up. They can't flash, and B is explosive as BBL. This is looking very clearly like a B split, and straight away Navi go in.
Tension is shown. Angel does have the ult to drop back on, and look, when they
I'm going to VOD review all the 4 Asia games that happen tomorrow as well. Might call this one a little bit early today, ladies and gentlemen. But I really just wanted to test the YouTube stream, and I'm glad that it is up and that people are able to watch it. That's kind of really cool. Oh, Sonic Sensor still grabs one person. Very cool.
As the annihilation goes off, BBL, they've left Sociable to try and get something. But Levin, he wants to keep this open pocket.
It was a quick 2-for-1.
Yeah, if they have a bad guess, like BBL does not have an adaptive plan to do the rest of the round, which kind of sucks.
To untether them, as Angel has a vice grip on this round, as do Navi, and it's the same kind of stuff that I was talking about earlier. BBL get to an 11-6 scoreline, that gap of 5. They are right on the 11th round, right on the brink of greatness. As this team as a whole is, as their story has been this year, ushering in a new era.
Wow, killing Cypher, able to get the second person passive was kind of cool. Kind of really cool.
It's what the play against Vikings that they've
Renegade, let's go. 11-8. And now we have a defensive op on that same C line. Actually getting the op online in a different spot is kind of cool. Enemy team has to be aware of the op though, right? Was it an all-in? Op was, yes, an all-in. Interesting.
BBL fill that C space.
Levin sticking to his guns.
Yeah, I think they're happy with them taking A because they have better A protocols and better aim to be able to retake them, which is really cool. Again, Magnum getting 2 in these spots. It's always an extra one. It's always an extra one, bro. This is tough.
But it's a 4v2 when the dust settles and a chance for the defense to reset.
Lucky boy that Sociable has his utility up, and now the rest of BBL look towards A, but there is a slight
Oh, there goes my cap.
towards Steers.
Hero wants to be the thorn in their side, but Levin already has this covered. BBL have moved over.
And it's back.
A long rotation comes in towards C, then it's not a problem.
With a possible
Set up for that retake.
butt crack moment of the day. All good, all good.
Hero can't really protect Koala from this position. It's left all up to the Rays to get that spike down, and BBL play patient. Would rather play with the numbers, and Levin up
Yeah,
against
in my opinion, watching this one,
BBL's Rays.
lots of hesitation.
They'll find 12.
No real game plan from Navi. Clearly BBL's map.
So bringing it
BBL has a plan as well, but I feel like BBL, if BBL faces Liquid with how they look like right now, I mean, I have to watch the other 2 games they have as well, right?
Yes, he can. Brilliant entry.
Or I guess maybe the other 1 game. I mean, they have to lose to get knocked down, so they have a game against Heretics, and then
Destroy the drone and play
they have to win to move on. So maybe they'll just change a little bit in protocols, but right now I don't think it touches Liquids whatsoever. I think Liquid win this map.
to the side of it. When this cage goes in, I don't know they expect this position at all. Oh, Magnum
Wow, Magnum.
could be in for huge value, and he is. Diamond hands.
You cannot spam from there. Dude, why would you spam Sociable? You just got your teammate killed.
Where it lands. Hitting a stun.
Dude, this is a crazy round.
Capitalize on it though. Hero step into salvos. But stepping out of dodge with an extra kill to his name. And that's the round for Navi.
All right, last round.
because he wanted to do everything that he was doing on EMEA, right? Talking about how he was
Again, it's always on some crazy expensive, like,
and he said he really found that in the
based off
last
utility situation, never
map. I've not really seen it
raw
so much.
positioning, raw gunplay
That it can come here and
from
there.
Navi. Have to have an ulti flip.
Brooksig burning half of his utility belt in that opening exchange. Only a little ground garnered.
Somehow. Never heard it referred to as the utility belt.
There is an
I kind of like that.
line. Slowly creeping up. Koala. That first shot reveals it all.
Dancing with Death in front B. What
Still
else?
the spike is outside of C. Posturing towards sand.
I don't think it's going to work sand this round. I think these guys take A after Cypher gets a kill right here.
And when he falls,
I think Cypher gets a kill and they split B. That's my headspace, which means this is a great round for Navi to or a great round for BBL to win.
Spike's heading towards A. This could be the
Because they have the receiving setup against that. Drone comes in. I don't think Oben's buying it.
Wrap up there as well. Magnum has been good for more than the sum of his parts so far.
Magnum strips aren't exactly the best in my opinion either. So
Not yet given the shakedown.
the fact that he's not
In lobby now.
being held liable for something is huge.
Then Angel wins it this time, but Magnum finds his and drops back 30 seconds now. And they're doubling back.
30 seconds doubling back to C is diabolical. Ulting to C though, with no mushroom, not mushroom, with no spike, it's kind of crazy though. I'm not gonna lie. But Omen's holding it for them.
Prophet dealing further damage. Forced to give it up for the retake.
Actually, not even. That was the other teams. Holy shit. I'm drunk as hell. I feel like
Navi have used up.
Yeah, this is gonna get far too close.
another shot.
He's not done it. That's to fill it in. It's BBL.
Yeah,
Map number 1.
that's insane.
That from an aftershock.
All right, cool.
Yumpy saving on
Map 1. I'm gonna keep the same thumbnail for the video tomorrow, but we'll go over literally all the maps and maybe like 3, 4, 5, or 6 games. But just wanted a short stream, test out YouTube. First impressions of Navi versus BBL. BBL look slightly confident, but again, their strats a little bit like more so, or I guess too rudimentary. Like when it comes to them actually fighting against other people inside the server on the enemy teams and whatnot. GG's, thanks to the follow Tyrex and half a burnt pancake. I'll try to be live tomorrow morning. Let's see if we can maybe even watch some stuff for VOD, read some more stuff. But GG's, peace. Good night, YouTube as well. Hope you like the live. We should be having them more on my pages as we